The renowned MMA star Francis defied all expectations by besting the world heavyweight boxing champion Tyson Fury in a professional boxing match. It's an unbelievable reality where Francis outperformed the Gypsy King in the ring, making it seem effortless despite his dominance throughout the fight. However, despite Francis clearly controlling the bout, the judges surprisingly awarded a split-decision victory to Fury, marking it as a complete injustice. Nevertheless, the outcome doesn't alter what everyone witnessed, an impressive display of Francis's warrior spirit. This raises the burning question, what's next for the Predator? Contrary to expectations of a rematch with Tyson Fury, Francis has already turned his gaze toward a different opponent, surprising everyone with his choice. The Cameroonian boxer has truly established himself as one of the top contenders in the boxing scene by completely humiliating Tyson Fury in the ring. Despite having no prior boxing experience, he managed to defeat the most prominent boxer in the industry, an extraordinary feat that doesn't occur often. Francis's remarkable victory sparked a global conversation, with everyone pondering what his next move would be. One thing is certain, it won't involve a rematch with Fury. Instead, Francis's upcoming opponent is set to stun the world. It's none other than the formidable Deontay Wilder, known as the Bronze Bomber.
Which is a bigger fight, you versus Deontay Wilder or you versus Anthony Joshua?
Deontay Wilder?
Are you the biggest puncher right now in combat sport?
Definitely.
How many more fights do you have left in you in your career?
Between around 8.
Yes, you heard correctly. The Cameroonian boxer has had his sights set on Wilder for some time now, anticipating a fight between them down the line. It's poised to be another monumental clash among heavyweights, perhaps the most thrilling one yet. But if you think that's the most surprising aspect, there's more to come. This fight won't take place in the boxing ring. No, these two titans will square off in the octagon in an MMA showdown. That's right, Francis versus Deontay Wilder in the realm of MMA. Just when you believed things couldn't get any more significant, they did. However, it does beg the question, why would Wilder agree to face Francis in the octagon? Sure, Francis is already a dominant force in boxing, but in MMA, he's an absolute beast. Inside the ring, he's a well-oiled machine, but inside the cage, he's a ferocious lion. Wilder must have a solid plan in mind before stepping into this fight because without one, it's going to be a challenging night for him. Rumors suggest that Wilder has been intensively training in MMA, specifically targeting Francis. Suddenly, things have become intriguing. Wilder's commitment to training is evident. Unlike Fury, he enters with a ripped physique, demonstrating his dedication. If he's focused on figuring out how to counter Francis, it'd be unwise to underestimate his preparation. Remember, apart from Francis, Wilder is the only fighter to have knocked Fury to the canvas. This bout is shaping up to be a tight contest, yet the big question remains. Why did Francis opt for this fight? A rematch with Fury seemed the obvious choice, the one everyone anticipated, especially considering how Francis seemed robbed in his previous encounter with the Gypsy King. Francis ought to be seeking redemption after that fight. It was evident to all of us that the MMA fighter outperformed the professional boxer. However, despite Fury snatching the victory, Francis isn't keen on pursuing a rematch. Here's why. Tyson Fury holds a revered status as one of the greatest heavyweight boxers in history for valid reasons. He's not your typical boxer. He's an unstoppable force. Regardless of opinions on the Francis-Fury bout, Fury's victory remains official on paper. He retains his undefeated champion status. It's crucial to remember that Francis underwent an intense training regimen unlike any other for this fight. Moreover, he had the legendary boxer Mike Tyson as his coach. Having someone like Iron Mike in your corner is precisely what you need when facing a formidable opponent like Tyson Fury. Francis truly dedicated himself to both his training and the fight. However, in contrast, it seemed like Fury was operating at only about 30% of his potential. This wasn't the usual Gypsy King we're accustomed to seeing. Fury seemed to tire out, indicating a lack of seriousness in approaching this fight. Just because it wasn't a title match doesn't mean it's a casual affair, and Tyson Fury learned that the hard way. During the fight, Fury wasn't at his peak, while Francis showcased his best, creating a historic moment. Francis understands that in a potential rematch, the scenario will be drastically different. There's no way the Gypsy King will underestimate Francis again. Fury will push himself harder in training, ensuring he's fully prepared to face Francis at his best. Tyson Fury is eager for that rematch because it's the only opportunity he sees to reaffirm his position as the best in the world. Presently, the entire fighting community is showering praise on one name alone: Francis. Yet the Cameroonian boxer is astute enough to understand that a rematch against Fury might not play out in his favor. Even his coach, Mike Tyson, acknowledges this. The boxing legend's words regarding a potential rematch with Tyson Fury shed light on the situation. He stated that the first match was a psychological battle. They broke Fury down mentally before the fight, making it seem like an easy task on fight night. However, a rematch would be an entirely different narrative because Fury will approach it seriously. When Mike Tyson speaks, it's worth paying close attention. He possesses an unparalleled wealth of knowledge about the sport of boxing. If Mike Tyson holds the belief that the rematch won't favor Francis, it's likely a credible assessment. Consequently, Francis is charting a new course, turning back to his roots, the world of MMA. It's crucial to recognize that the Predator's true forte lies in MMA. That's where his passion truly lies. Boxing was merely a secondary pursuit for him. However, Francis's return to MMA doesn't signify the end of crossover fighting, as Deontay Wilder now expresses an interest in stepping into the octagon. Nevertheless, engaging in the octagon alongside Francis might not be the most prudent decision Wilder has made. If he somehow manages to succeed in this endeavor, Deontay Wilder could establish his dominance in the fight scene. Yet, let's not jump too far ahead. We're discussing Francis here. Realistically, how much of a chance can we attribute to Wilder? It would come as a surprise if he manages to last the past 2 rounds against the formidable Francis. Francis specifically chose Wilder for a reason. He's confident he can defeat him. The Predator dominated Tyson Fury, the same fighter who knocked out the Bronze Bomber. If Wilder got knocked out by Fury in a boxing match, one can only imagine what Francis will do to him in the octagon. Francis's punches carry immense power, and with the smaller gloves in MMA, they'll hit even harder. This is unfamiliar territory for Wilder. He's not accustomed to the smaller 4 ounces gloves where a single punch can knock you out cold, especially when it's the Predator delivering the blow. This Cameroonian fighter throws punches with serious intent. Did you know it's scientifically proven that Francis possesses the hardest-hitting punch ever recorded? Things aren't looking too promising for Wilder if he steps into the octagon against someone like Francis. Are Wilder's prospects looking good? There's still a chance to withdraw from this fight, but it seems the Bronze Bomber is fully committed. In a recent interview discussing a potential MMA bout with Francis, Wilder mentioned, "I understand people might mock me, but I'm confident in the work I've been putting in behind closed doors. I've been knocking out opponents in the octagon. I'll pose the toughest challenge for him, and he'll have a rough night if he underestimates me." Either Wilder is overly confident, or he possesses insider knowledge that's not public yet. His belief in his ability to contend with the Predator in the octagon is either a product of delusion or a well-kept secret. Wilder appears convinced that he has what it takes to give Francis a significant challenge. Such a high level of self-assurance might just be the initial step for Wilder toward potentially pulling off one of the most remarkable upsets in MMA history. I can assure you that it's going to be an extraordinary showdown, one you absolutely cannot miss. The anticipation is palpable as everyone gears up to witness this battle. Boxing enthusiasts are already buzzing with excitement, flocking to social media platforms to share their enthusiasm. While such expectations might seem predictable, underestimating Wilder might not be wise. We'll just have to sit tight and watch how this unfolds. So, in the world of fights, this is the current buzz. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.